Welcome to Funny Flicks. Today we explore great questions about history. Join us as we uncover fascinating facts. Let's go! Which treaty officially ended World War I in 1919? Treaty of Versailles. Who signed the Magna Carta in 1215? King John. Which event is considered the start of the French Revolution? Storming of the Bastille. What event led to the collapse of the Soviet Union in 1991? The fall of the Berlin Wall. What historical event is commemorated on the 4th of July in the United States? Independence Day. Which invention revolutionized communication in the 19th century? Telephone. Who was the last Tsar of Russia before the Bolshevik Revolution? Nicholas II. Which city hosted the first ever Summer Olympic Games in 1896? Athens. What invention marked the beginning of the Industrial Revolution? Steam engine. Who was the first woman to fly solo across the Atlantic Ocean? Amelia Earhart. Which Roman emperor built the Colosseum? Titus. What invention allowed Europeans to explore the New World in the 15th century? Caravel. Who led the Indian independence movement against British rule? Mahatma Gandhi. What city was the center of the Renaissance in Italy? Florence. What ancient city was buried under volcanic ash in 79 AD? Pompeii. During the Renaissance, many influential artists and thinkers emerged. Which of the following is not associated with this period? William the Conqueror. What was the main cause of the French Revolution? All of the above. Who wrote the famous play Hamlet? William Shakespeare. What year did the Berlin Wall fall? 1989. What invention allowed for the mass production of books? Printing press. What was the name of the Aztec ruler who conquered Tenochtitlan? Moctezuma II. What city hosted the first ever Winter Olympic Games in 1924? Chamonix. Which document outlawed slavery in the United States? The 13th Amendment. Who was the first African American president of the United States? Barack Obama. Where did the Silk Road, a major trade route between Europe and Asia, originate? China. What discovery marked the beginning of the Age of Exploration? Fall of Constantinople. Who led the American colonists in the Revolutionary War against Great Britain? George Washington. Which event triggered the American Revolution? Boston Tea Party. Which city was the center of the Renaissance in Italy? Florence. Which scientific discovery in 1922 challenged the idea of a singular, fixed universe? The Big Bang Theory. Who painted the ceiling of the Sistine Chapel? Michelangelo. What year did the French Revolution begin? (1789). Which city was the first capital of the United States? New York. Who was the last Roman emperor in the Western Roman Empire? Romulus Augustulus. What was the name of the political and economic system in the Soviet Union after World War II? Communism. Who was the first person to walk on the moon in 1969? Neil Armstrong. What innovation allowed for the wide adoption of computers in the 70s and 80s? Microchip. What was the name of the space race program that landed the first humans on the moon in 1969? Apollo. What landmark was built in the 12th century as a mausoleum for Mughal Emperor Shah Jahan? Taj Mahal. Who was the first female Prime Minister of the United Kingdom in 1979? Margaret Thatcher.